Hello, hello, and welcome to the weekly energy update for the week of December 1st, 2024. I'm Renee Spears, a spirit guide channeler and spiritual mentor, and I'm coming to you from beautiful Bozeman, Montana. Every Sunday, I share the energy for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And welcome to the last month of the year. I am happy to tell you that this December is a gift. There's so much change happening in the first half of 2025 with Saturn, Jupiter, Uranus, Chiron, and Neptune all changing signs, coming on the heels of Pluto's big shift into Aquarius last month. But before all that happens, it's lovely to have this month to rest, recalibrate, and refocus. And this magical December starts with the new moon, which happened last night. Now, this new moon in Sagittarius is the perfect way to start this lovely month. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of abundance, optimism, and expansion. So new moons in Sagittarius coincide with some kind of uplifting, fresh start in your life. And December is our fresh start. It's all about looking to the future. This new moon helps us take a step back and look at the big picture, which we sometimes forget to do because we get so caught up in the day-to-day details. Like, we've been through some shit this year, all of us, and there's more change coming. So December is our opportunity to think about who we want to be as we move forward. With Mercury currently retrograde and Mars going retrograde this week on Friday, this is the time to slow down and reevaluate our beliefs and our long-term goals before we move forward. Mars retrogrades the least out of all the planets, so it's definitely one of the most consequential retrogrades we experience. And to understand what happens when Mars is retrograde, it helps to know how the planet affects us when it's moving forward. So Mars is named after the god of war, and it gives us our drive, our ambition, and it helps us take action. So when Mars is moving forward, we feel it in an external way by taking action in our external lives. When Mars is retrograde, its effects are more internal, psychological, and emotional. During this transit, we focus on what's happening internally. It's our chance to get our shit together and prioritize our mental and emotional wellness so we are ready for what comes next. And Mars retrograde can make us feel sluggish. We may not have much motivation. It can feel like we're hitting the pause button. But this is all part of that recalibration process. And it's happening as we lead up to the winter solstice and the shortest days of the year, which is a more internal time when we're in a reflective mode. This energy helps us take it easy and not take on too much. So if you needed an excuse to keep December low-key this year, these two retrogrades are a good one. A busy holiday season will just be too exhausting, so we're going to want a slower and more relaxed end to the year. And while we're slowing down, we're also wrapping up the past. Neptune has been retrograde since June, and it goes direct on Saturday. And this moves us out of the fogginess that we've been in, and it brings some clarity. And with this clarity, it's a perfect time to think about what's next. How do you want to experience the next chapter of life? How can you bring yourself into a place of balance and peace? So one of the things that makes this December so magical is its numerology. December is an 11 universal month in numerology because 2024 is an 8-year, and we add that to the 1 and 2 of December because it's the 12th month, and those total 11. Like in most cases, we would add these numbers together again to get a single digit, but 11 is different. 11 is one of numerology's master numbers. A master number 11 month is about our spirituality, when our intuition is on point and we feel connected to ourselves and spirit. We feel like we have a purpose and understand why we're here this lifetime, making this a month for deep self-reflection and alignment with your life purpose. With both Neptune going direct and the 11 numerology, it helps us get strong intuitive insights and messages so that we are really, really clear about what's next. And we want to be open to new ideas. We're entering a completely new, expansive chapter, and our old way of being isn't going to cut it anymore. We must evolve. We must update our beliefs. The energy of 11 can feel pretty intense because of all the inner and spiritual work we're doing. So it's important during this time to stay grounded and give yourself time to just be and let the universe do its thing. The 1 and 1 of 11 still gives us a 2 vibration. However, the 11 puts all the qualities of 2 on sort of a hyperblast. The master numbers take the basic qualities of a number and amplify them. So a 2 universal month in numerology focuses on relationships, balance, harmony, and emotional connection. It encourages slowing down. I don't know how many times I say that this podcast, and being compassionate and understanding. And 11 is amplifying this even more. So this December is truly a gift. The energy this month helps us to slow down, take stock of our lives, realign with what truly matters, and get back in balance. Think of this month as a sacred pause. And as you listen to this podcast, take a moment to plan how you're going to embrace this gift. What can you let go of to make space for what your soul truly needs? So take things off your to-do list. Add in some downtime, maybe some sound baths, massages, or even some spirit guide channeling. Let December be a time to recharge and reset. A chance to reconnect with yourself so you can head into 2025 feeling refreshed, grounded, and ready for what's coming next. You will thank yourself for taking a break this month. So if you're planning 2025, you may want to add in a Montana spiritual retreat. This year, I'm only offering 3 retreats, and 2 of them have already been booked. So there's only 1 more available, and right now through Tuesday the 3rd, it's on sale for 10% off. So you save $450. So I've hosted about 15 retreats now, and what I've heard the most from people who have visited is that it helped them learn how to just be. I mean, we hear that all the time, just be, but we really don't have a clue what that looks like or how to do that. But that is exactly what we do while you're here. We be. While we're going to Yellowstone or horseback riding or hot springs or doing a cacao ceremony, we are being. So the retreats are all inclusive. You stay with me in my home in downtown Bozeman. All the meals and activities are included. And if this speaks to you, I would love to have you join me this year. There is a link in the show notes to learn more, but hurry because the sale ends on Tuesday and the prices are going up next year. So thank you for listening, subscribing, and passing the podcast on to a friend. I'm spending today reflecting on what's next and who and how I want to be in this next chapter. And I'll be doing that while I take Jasper on a walk and doing some yoga and some journaling. It's just a really, really great month to be alive. So please soak it in and take this month for yourself. Have a great week, everyone. Relax, take it easy, and I'll talk to you again next week.